All right, in this video, we want to sketch this cosine function over here with transformations, and we want to sketch it between 0 and 10 radians. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to find my key features. So my amplitude is 4, my k value is 2 pi over 5, which means that my period is 2 pi divided by k, which is 2 pi divided by 2 pi over 5, which is just 5. I have a phase shift of 3 units to the right. And I have an equation of axis of y equals to negative 1. With all this information, I can just start my sketch. I always do my y-axis first, and since I'm going from 0 to 10, I don't need the negative x-axis here, so I'll just put the y-axis at this end. I also know it's phase shifted to the right by 3 units, so I don't have to worry about anything phase shift to the left. Then I'll put the equation of axis in the dead center over here of my sketch, which is just y equals negative 1. Next, I'll find my maximum and my minimum value. So my maximum is going to be negative 1 plus my amplitude. So negative 1 plus 4 is positive 3. And negative 1 minus 4 is my minimum, which is negative 5. Then I'll draw my x-axis in the appropriate place, which is over here, slightly above negative 1. Now that I have all my points over here for the y values, I can start by doing my function and labeling my x values. So this is a negative cosine function. A negative cosine function usually starts at the minimum, but we are phase shifted 3 units to the right. So 3 units would be somewhere approximately over here. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a good scale. So this is, we'll label it as 3. And then in order to find the next couple of points, what you want to do is you want to take a period and you want to divide your period by 4 to find your interval. And this is an interval from one key point to the next. So for a sine and cosine wave, you always divide it by 4, which is 1.25. So my next point, which is my axis point here, is going to be at 4.25. Because I just did 3 plus 1.25. My next point, which is going to be a maximum, is going to be 4.25 plus another 1.25, which is 5.5. My next point, which is back on the axis over here, will be 5.5 plus another 1.25, which is 6.75. And my next point, which is a minimum, is going to be adding another 1.25 to this. That will give me 8. I have to keep going till I hit 10, and then I have to fill in the values over there as well. Next point is an axis point, which is going to be 8 plus 1.25, which is 9.25. And then last point will be the maximum over here. If I add another 1.25, I'll get 10.5, which means my graph does not actually hit that maximum. So I don't know why I wrote it below. I should have wrote it above. It doesn't hit this maximum. It's going to stop slightly before it because 10 will be somewhere approximately over here. Now let me complete this little gap over here. 3 minus 1.25. The axis point will be at 1.75. And then 1.75 minus another 1.25 0.25. It's going to be my maximum over here, which is going to be at 0.5. So just subtracted 1.25 my interval for these 2 points, basically. Now we can sketch this out. Let me start with this point over here. I'll draw my sketch going through this, comes through the minimum, back through this, through the maximum, back through this, and then I'm not going to hit the last point. I'm just going to end over here, which is going to be an x value of 10, basically. This side, I still have to fill out this little gap. I'm going to extend this. I'm going to hit the axis here, and this height over here is basically the same as this height over here. In this case, we've drawn 2 complete cycles because our period for this function is 5, and we've drawn it between 0 and 10. If you made it to the end of this video and you found this content helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button and help me get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can get my channel monetized. This is video number 522 without making a single dollar, so I'd really, really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.